It's week 14 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Falcons and the Saints, and it's coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth, and Brock one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week, while their opposition, well, are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that momentum right from the jump.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Sending a receiver left. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Saints go in nickel, 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgian native Corliss Waitman with the honors. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. His first throw is an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Saints and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. He finds space into the red zone, and they finally get to him at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back now, pressure on its way. This throw is cuffed. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Chase Young bringing him down there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Penix now to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Penix here from the gun. He steps in and makes the interception. picked off by Kader Kohou. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. They're going to start just inside of enemy territory following that pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Throwing off the play fake here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face second down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's got time here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as we draw closer to that final week of the season, he's drawing closer to finishing the campaign as the NFL's leader in receptions. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Play action. Here's Penix. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. They've got a man in motion. A toss now to Robinson. Escapes a defender. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Stopped for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Corliss Wakeman on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And they had that one contained right at the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Falcons going nickel to defend this third down play. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got first down from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Pitts. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He's running with it.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get in their groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. On first down, here's Penix. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints take possession of the football.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The home teams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. 2nd and 10 now. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now, off play action. He rolls to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Saints punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You can call a pick six and multiple? Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. He's on the move. He can run it. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first. Penix looking to pass. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Mickey kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans. And it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Jalen Hurts, terrific in the victory, as his guys move their record to 9-4 on the year. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. The Cards trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Sam Darnold has a couple of touchdown passes. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Nixon now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Penix. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. It's taken in by Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's the snap on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Penix on 1st down. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Penix here from the gun. Escapes out to the... And they take this in for the score. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. Hits a seam at the 40. And all the way up to the 42-yard line before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Another carry for him. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action here. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. It's a 31-yard play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Dumps it off to his running back. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you...
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
Penix now on first down. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 2nd and 3 now. Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Penix to throw. He's on the move. Took off with it again. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Ball at the 33 for first down. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's brought in by Mooney. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Escapes the pocket. Steps up, and he's running with it. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that set. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Penix. And the defender comes away with it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right up the gut. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
he finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. Dukes out a one-stop. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints continue piling onto this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Diving right side, got it! And he'll be touched down after a big play. So it's a win for the Saints. And they draw first blood against a division rival. We're on the road leader this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.